So many of you will remember like a year back, Glokk40Spaz blew up due to his crazy aggressive music that literally makes you feel like you're the most dangerous trapper in Atlanta, and with the fact that he publicly dissed Playboi Carti and his children when they tried to co-sign him. And many of you have probably seen my video on my main channel on him, which was actually one of my first videos that completely blew up. And since we're on the topic of my main channel, I'd actually like to thank you guys for all the support and everything. Like seriously, it's completely changed my life, and now I'm able to do this like YouTube content stuff and take care of my entire family at the age of 17. So yeah, it's slightly cringe, but I do appreciate the support from everyone tuning in. But yeah, anyways, after blowing up, Glock seemed like he was one of the most promising talents within the underground. However, he ended up crashing out over the most stupid thing and has basically put his life and career on pause for the past 2 years due to his stupid actions. So who is Glokk40Spaz and what happened to him? So Glokk40Spaz, straight out of Atlanta, Georgia, blew up from his infamous aggressive style of rap, which is just insanely raw, recorded straight off some Apple headphones, or as people like to say, an Xbox 360 headset. But actually, funny enough, 2 of his biggest songs which blew up around 2022 were like Plug and B songs, Plug or Plug and B, Remember Me and I Choose Violence. He also ran the group EBG Records, which is just a small collection of his close friends and fellow rappers Lil EBG, Go Unna and Baby Solid, with Lil EBG and Go Unna both locked in on murder charges, with Lil EBG being like 13. And it's actually quite sad, the story of Lil EBG, but somebody tried to buy, he used to make like these ghost guns in his room with like a 3D printer or something, and then somebody came to buy one of these ghost guns. They tried to rob him, so he grabbed a spare ghost gun, Lil EBG, and then he ended up shooting his sister, which Glokk40Spaz mentioned her in multiple songs and has a song with her as the cover art. I can't remember if the song is directly about her, but I know there's a song with her as the cover art. Oh, it's like yeah, so I remember it now. It's Kyra. It's like Bring Back Kyra. I think that's an I Choose Violence or Remember Me. So after he blew up off this sound, he of course started getting the attention of the underground, but also the ears of Opium A&R, Opium Baby, who you guys will know as the guy who signed loan to Opium. So what happened was just Opium Baby DM'd Glock saying A with the vamp emoji, like I guess showing interest or like co-signing him. Anyways, Glock would screenshot this and post it on his story saying, "Does this mean some?" Which in a way was like literally clowning him, because personally the way I see it, it's like when you get a DM from a guy who's clearly tied in with Opium and the first thing you do is post it on your story rhetorically asking, what does this mean? You see what I'm saying? And what's actually funny about this is that he got this DM in the July of 2022, but just a couple months back in the May of 2022, he would diss Carti on his song called Von Don't Matter, where he said, "My B so bad she looked like a Barbie, Playboy Bunny, F Playboy Carti, F that fella, you know I'm a real vamp, we don't be fake vamp, fellas be weird out the womb." Now, many of you will think he's calling Carti a fake vamp, like making fun of his aesthetic, but from what I know, I'm pretty sure like vamps is a name for people who do regular Atlanta activities, because like vampires, they go out at night and look for their prey. So it's just like what shooters are called. I'm 99% sure, don't quote me on that, but yeah. So Glock is just calling Carti like a fake gangster and also a bit fruity. But yeah, my point was, it's funny how Opium J was trying to co-sign a guy who publicly dissed his dad like 3 months prior. So of course, it seemed like his career was on a great trajectory, blowing up with his music and also getting an Opium co-sign. However, we cannot forget he's from Atlanta. So on the 31st of August, 2 days after his birthday, he would get arrested on a series of charges, which were possession of a firearm, aggravated assault, and armed robbery. So yeah, this guy was not getting out anytime soon, especially as this arrest was actually while he was out on bond for a previous armed robbery in 2021 when he was 17, where he was actually arrested for a carjacking. But yeah, imagine you've been arrested for a robbery, given bail or whatever, so you have a chance to live your life while, you know, your court case is going on, but then you go to commit the same crime again. And actually, wait till you hear what this second arrest, this aggravated robbery or armed robbery, was actually about. Basically, he tried to meet up with his plug, but just ended up robbing him instead, and then his plug called the cops on him and tried to make it seem like he was a fan, because he said in like the police report he was just trying to meet up with like his favorite rapper or something. Oh, and also, by the way, this was all over $200. Like, Glokk40Spaz literally crashed out over $200 when he could have just done like the Summers method and finessed a fan for a feature on Instagram. And it would actually be after he got locked up, like after August is when he would seriously start blowing up. Young Scooter took notice of his arrest, Trippie Redd played his music on live, and Opium Baby would further co-sign Glock by tweeting Glokk40, which actually caused controversy between Opium Baby and Homicide Bino, as he would reply to that tweet, "Fellas saying anything these days, days, which I guess was him being upset with Jay co-signing Glock. Now, I'm not an Atlanta street genius, however, I'm guessing it's to do with where Glock is from and where Bino and Homicide is from. They don't get along due to the street stuff. Anyways, after months of speculation, he would never end up signing to Opium, and from jail would announce he actually signed to Columbia. And after signing, he would go on to diss Opium in a jail phone call.
Fuck Playboy Cardi, nigga, you a hoe. Fuck Playboy Cardi, fuck Opium, fuck all that shit, nigga. Fuck Homicide, fuck all them bitches. Fuck what a nigga gonna do. Fuck what a nigga gonna do, nigga. Fuck Playboy Cardi, we gonna beat you.
And to be honest, that is really the last time we heard from Glokk40 himself, which is around late 2022 after he signed to Columbia. But that's not to say his career hasn't been popping since. I must say his team have managed to keep his career afloat incredibly well. Like, for someone who has been incarcerated for 2 years, they're doing a great job at like keeping his stuff really fresh. I know they got him a Young Nudie feature, dropped an entire tape with Osama's son, which was incredibly fire, and also got that fire music video from .com Nervan made as well, with like Slime Seedtail and Osama-san in it. But yeah, even though he has been in jail, he is like still somehow getting new hits every other month. I swear to God, every time I load up TikTok, I always see like a new Glokk40Spaz song go viral. I mean, even Speed was seen listening to him on stream, so for real, shout out his team for keeping his career alive. So now, what is the future for Glokk40Spaz? Well, you see, if he was out of jail right now, I personally think he would literally be at the top of the underground. We wouldn't be forced to be listening to guys like Ian, Netspend, and that curly head kid who makes that jerk music. I can't remember his name. I can never remember his name. Bro, it's terrible. That jerk music, that kid. Oh, I forgot his name. Anyways, yeah, Glock would easily be at the top of the underground right now. Well, the truth is, I don't think he's getting out anytime soon. He's got double robbery charges, like he's actually cooked. I read on some Reddit posts that apparently in Atlanta, they don't play about that. He might be getting up to like 15 to 30 years. And I don't know, I saw like another funny comment saying, MFS think he's gonna get out. He's got like some rap plot armor. Yeah, like guys, yeah, in Atlanta, I don't think they play about that stuff. Like, let me see Google now. When is Glokk40Spaz getting out? Like, I thought personally, like, if you get like a robbery or an aggravated robbery, whatever it's called, I thought like, oh, he's get like a maybe 5 years, but he won't even like serve it because he'll be on like house arrest or whatever. I'm trying to see. I see one comment now saying, might as well hang it up. That fella ain't coming home no time soon. He robbed some fellas on house arrest. So yeah, he was already out on that carjacking and he got bond, and then he went and committed that robbery on that plug again. Yeah, here you go. Bro, he caught 2 armed robbery charges. He's probably going to get like 10 to 15 years minimum NFAO. Then that guy said, fella, that's a murderous sentence. He probably gets 5-7 years plus time served. Which I thought that as well. I thought murderers get like 15 years. I don't know, it might be different state to state, especially in like the UK. In the UK, bro, you can like, bro, in the UK, you can commit the craziest crime and you might get a suspended sentence of like 3 months max and you get put in a register or something. Anyways, this guy said, fellas, murderer's sentence is life. You literally have no idea in the world what you're talking about. He caught an armed robbery charge, got out on bail, and then caught another one while out on bail for one. He's not coming home anytime soon. And yeah, that's my point. Like, I'm guessing in Atlanta, they don't play about that stuff. They're trying to take that stuff seriously. Yeah, if you're committing a robbery on top of a robbery already out on bail, you're kind of screwed, guys. He's got 2 pending cases right now. Another guy said, my homie doing 16 for 1 armed robbery in the same jail he in. Bro, I'm trying to tell them, they don't play about them armed robberies in Atlanta at all. All in the state of GA. I don't know what GA, oh, Georgia? You better off get caught selling dope. I don't know, guys, unless his label gets on like a crazy thing, but I don't think he's been signed for that much. Like, because when he signed, bro, I'm guessing he signed for like 50 to 100k. I might be completely yapping, but I don't think he signed for a lot because he was very upcoming when he signed. But honestly, guys, that wraps up the yap session for today. I doubt he's getting out anytime soon. He caught an armed robbery while out on bail on an armed robbery. It's just stupid. I'd appreciate if you guys could, of course, show some love to the new channel. Of course, thanks guys for all the support on the main channel as well. It literally changed my life. Sorry to be a bit cringe, but I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next one.